Hello everybody, this is Ganesh's Crow, and this is my first video, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to talk about, but I'm being guided to make these videos to help the collective consciousness vibrate higher. And so I'm just gonna kind of go with it off the top of the head. Yeah, so I guess I'll talk about focusing on yourself and letting go of expectations and letting go of the need for things to happen in a certain way. But yeah, so focusing on yourself ultimately creates the best life for you. It harmonizes everything from within inside of you, which ultimately harmonizes everything outside of you. This is a rule from Eticism, as above, so below. And it might not be exactly the same as within, so outside. But, you get what I mean. Like, the inner world is a reflection of the outer world. So, when you stop focusing about what he or she or whoever, Joe or Jill or Jail is doing, and you just focus on yourself, then you start seeing all the magic starts happening. Everything starts clicking in, everything starts fading away. All the blockages and the barriers, they're not there anymore, They all just kind of crumble down, and it's like the universe itself just kind of pushes everything out of your way. Yeah, and to not let fear or any of these things stop you from being who you need to be, because that is what ultimately will hold you back. Don't let the opinions of others or your own opinion of yourself stop you from doing what you need to do. You are a unique being with a unique purpose, and you know what it is. And it might not seem so obvious sometimes, but once you do it, and once you start doing it, and you just realize, oh, I was just afraid of this, and then you just walk through the fear anyways, and then you realize even more, oh, it really was just me, just a silly feeling, and you just kind of laugh about it, and what seems so serious and so scary is now just funny, or silly, or does have no effect on you anymore, or at least not like it used to. And you start feeling your reality change, and inside yourself, which will change the outer reality. So yeah, focus on yourself and don't let go of expectations. And by focus on yourself, I don't mean be selfish either. I am saying be selfish to a certain extent, but don't be, be selfish when you need to be. Give when you can. Use your intuition. But I'm not just saying be straight up selfish, in the negative sense. But yeah, going through your emotions too, honoring them and accepting them, and figuring out what to do with them and how to express them, and not being afraid of them, and Some emotions you might not be able to express in the way that you want to, perhaps. Like, I don't know, say you get really angry and you want to punch somebody in the face or something, but you can't do that or else you'll lose your job. And maybe you don't want to deep down, it's just a reaction that you have. Well, sometimes, just by accepting the feeling within inside yourself is a way of expressing it too, but not acting on it. You don't have to act on your emotions, but accepting them and letting them flow within you definitely helps you get through them. So yeah, honoring your emotions is part of the focusing on yourself, I think, and really understanding yourself, negative and positive, and really just kind of emerging into this beautiful unfoldment into the lotus flower or butterfly that you are, or if you don't like beautiful looking things and you'd rather be more dark or something, maybe, I don't know, you're evolving from a goblin to an orc or something, I don't know. Or a vampire transforming from a bat to a wolf, or I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say, though. But yeah. So yeah, just learn to be yourself and just do it bit by bit every day, and you'll feel better, and you'll just feel more and more like yourself, and eventually there'll come a point where you're just fully your highest self, and you accept your lower self, and you're living at your highest vibration, there'll come a point where you get out of all this turmoil and all this sadness and depression and jealousy and insecurities and doubt. It won't be such a heavy theme in your life. And there is, the rainbow after the rainstorm. And, of course there's always ups and downs in life. But eventually, your tree grows so strong, or yourself becomes strong enough, which it already is strong enough. It's always been strong enough. It's just you're letting go of these blockages in your human mind that make you feel like you're not strong enough, or whatever it is, You're just letting go of these things and remembering who you already are. It's actually not too cold out today, guys. It's a nice little walk out here. But yeah, let go and just watch the magic happen. And, by letting go, it just means just simply be okay with how things are and where you're at. And just go from there, and, don't worry so much about the future. Don't worry so much about your past. Go through the feelings and accept them and honor the feelings that you have. And accept your past and whatnot, but don't get overly caught up in it. That's not who you are either. You're not your past. Although you might have to deal with karma. But that's just all part of the journey. Yeah. Focusing on the self, letting go, letting go. Let go of all that you are not. Don't worry about anybody else, and the right people will come to you. Listen to your intuition. Stay with the vibration of love and peace, if possible. And yeah, just do you and love yourself, and then you'll love everyone else simply by loving yourself. Isn't that amazing? I think it is. Once you love yourself, all the anxieties and all the worries and fears go away.